What I'd like to do is, and again, I'm going to tongue-in-cheek this, is if it's not broke, why fix it? So what I'm trying to say in this is that sometimes I think we think we've got it dialed in, but we've got so many other things that we're worried about. When we went to school, it was all about agronomics. And once you've got it kind of dialed in, that's the part that you feel most comfortable with, but at the same time, there's factors that are really starting to affect our industry. And I guess what I'm going to say is this: as an industry, we need to kind of stay down the middle rather than skew to one side. And what do I mean by that? People are looking for less chemicals in the environment, but at the same time, our job is a little bit different. We got to keep it green, weed-free, insect-free, and we've reached to a higher standard. But at the same time, what was shared between Justin, John, and Tom is that standard can be made using biological products. And some of the things, I do a lot of national talks, and they all don't hit here, but basically the two big ones that I think are going to really impact our industry is really water, and the other one is the stuff that we put that goes into the water that's going into the streams. And goes back to my experience with the little sign that's in all the yards today. What Wakanda originally wanted was they really wanted to have a way that if I was hypersensitive to chemicals, that I knew I could avoid it. Well, when you write laws, you kind of have to be, it's either black or white. And some of the laws that are being written now are really, I think, kind of create some adversity for our industry. I mean, we've got states now, Minnesota, Wisconsin, New York, New Jersey, the Chesapeake Bay area, they're going to zero phos. So again, they're saying there's plenty of phosphorus in the environment, but in reality, phosphorus is the electrical system of the plant that drives a lot of the things, the health that we're looking at in the plant. The other thing that's happening in other areas, Long Island, New York, Florida, you're getting more what I call blackout periods. You can't even apply fertilizer, period. So regardless of what the turf may need, you can't do it in Florida from about June to September. So there's critical periods of time from a what I call the way they're writing the laws. I got a call from a distributor of mine up in Massachusetts. He services the Cape Cod area. Some of his holes are on the water. He can't even apply anything within 50 yards of the water, regardless of the type. So they're looking at no nitrogen at all, or less than a pound. So those are some things that are going to impact us. Water and pesticide usage. Again, those are some key things. A couple of things that was brought out is the difference, and I'll just say this: there is a difference. We have a lot of excellent tools with the pest control products that we have, but at the same time, they're not solutions. They're actually just solving that issue at that moment of time. What you're going to find when you start going to a biological approach, you're going to see things that were repetitive that are no longer going to be an issue. One of the ones that I kind of got started on working with Michigan State on was Anthracnose Summer Patch. People were spending a lot of money on fungicides, and all of a sudden, after a few years, it was starting to still have a problem. You get on a biological program, Anthracnose Summer Patch, Take All, and Dollar Spot are going to become less of an issue or less of a problem. So basically what you're going to find when you start looking at going to a biological program, you're going to find that some of those things that you program for are going to go away. Now, just like Tom says, he really never saw a lot of savings, but he had better results. So from that standpoint, as managers, turf manager of those properties, you can make a decision on how you want to manage it. But it's going to give you a new perspective, a new tool. The other one, that again, lesser things, and again, because I usually the talk goes to not only golf course superintendent, goes to lawn care as well. You're going to have an opportunity to be able to tout some things that you never had before. Kid and pet friendly, reduction of chemicals. So basically, what does this all mean? Basically, what biological brings is a new tool that's going to create biodiversity in the soil, and that biodiversity is what's going to make the difference. So to go to a biological program, that's what you're going to gain.